And okay. Was not trying to record. I just have like a million errors via your broadcast. Okay, let's see. Check to see if you're so fun. Okay, hopefully I'm actually not live. I'm really hoping. Okay, well, this is a tragedy. There we go. Let's see. Excellent condition. Looks like a screen is black though. All right. Oh, we are live. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. All right. Everything's great. Everything's fine here. Thank you. Um, just a quick update. This is not actually a tutorial, guys. This is me just getting through my song, getting it mastered, getting it mixed. Um, I am not a mixing expert, although I have mixed other people's music for money. But when it comes to mixing your own music, this is the disclaimer. This is what y'all need to hear. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what I say, not what I do. Right? That's what my dad used to say. Yeah, it's a huge waste of time. Like it's a time suck. It's hard to be objective. Uh, and yeah, so this is how I do it to try to be a little more objective. I think of it in phases. Like yesterday was kind of like the mix, the finishing up the mix phase. Today will be like the mastering phase, but like from mixing from a mastering point of view, like what do I need to fix in the mix, mainly from subgroups from a mastering point of view? Like, why does my master not sound like crispy and ready to go? Like, you know what I mean? That's sort of how I think about it. And also, I don't have perfect hearing or anything like that. So you actually may be able to hear decisions that I make that are not good or that you would do better. So once again, I recommend actually offloading this process to someone else. I'm doing this here because I like learning this stuff and I like just kind of plowing through it. And also, I just upgraded to the 6.6 Studio One. I did it, and I'm gonna have a whole nother video rant about that. Thank you for those of you that came from that rant. So I'll have another rant about that soon. So make sure you hit the bell and subscribe. And let's just get into this. Hopefully you can still see my screen. No, 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 no. Is it gonna let me switch scenes? Okay, so I believe there's been a problem with my streaming software, which is why I got like 8 errors as soon as I hit the go live button. So there's a good chance I'm gonna have to like close this and reopen it, but I think it'll still like keep the stream going. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. I hope I can just like quit this and then go back live. So for like 2 seconds, you'll probably have a black screen or something. So let me just restart this and then go live again. So weird. All right. Quit. Quit. Just can't go smooth, can it? I just want. Okay, let me force quit, I guess. This one. Just can't go smooth. I'll probably have to cut all of this out of the video. All right, here we go. But I will be right back. This should not take more than just a few seconds. I've got the force quit screen open, so hang in there. Check to see if the broadcast is streamed properly via YouTube. Okay, let's see. All right. All right, I made it, I think. I think I made it back in time. Maybe you didn't experience any time loss. Maybe you didn't have an eclipse in your side of the world. Cheers. Okay, so we're drinking some coffee. What are you drinking? It's morning here in Thailand. I know it's late for you guys in America, and I appreciate you being here. This is just how we do. Okay, so I think I got the stream still going, and everything's fine. So I'm going to dive back into the song. Same song we're working on. It's like I said, it's really hard to be objective, especially when it's your own song, your own mix, your own music. So any feedback is actually welcome. I'm open to criticism, even about my hat, apparently. So yeah, no problem. All right. Okay, so this is the first part, right? This tonal balance that people talk about. Um, I like to try to go with this for the most part. What's weird is like once you start doing mixing with this tonal balance thing on, it's weird because I don't actually use ozone anymore because I feel like it overhypes stuff, which is funny because I'm probably about to overhype stuff. But um, the tonal balance control does seem to like have a general shape that you're trying to go for. Um, the only thing is, like, you can actually have it look like the thing that you want it to look like and still sound muddy or still sound like not perfect. So, and that comes from like um, having like your low mids. Like, this is my issue, right? I'm always having low mid issues. So, like, it can look right here and still sound muddy. And I'm gonna try to work through that in the stream. So, let's go. Okay, so I was just thinking about this, and I want the verse to sound more uh, thinner, I guess, than the chorus. So I'm gonna do this in real time. I just was messing with this. Brainworks came out with some more stuff. This thing, Plugin Alliance rather, and yeah, I've been kind of back on the Plugin Alliance trail here. This thing is called the BX Enhancer, and it just kind of has some of their stuff that their mastering plugin has. Some of their other plugins like in one thing. So it's sort of a chain, a strip, a chain. I don't know. All right, and also since you're here and I'm here, I'm looking at the chat, and I just wanted to see if you were there in the chat. Are you in the chat? There's a good chance it won't push this live out since I had to log off for 2 seconds. But if it does, that would be cool. All right. So what we need to do then is thin this out. So what I want is I want the verse vocal to sound different than the chorus vocal. And I'm going to do that by messing with this. That is mud. That's like a lot of clarity. And then when we... Hey, what's up? But you see now, like, now my vocals like feel clearer, less muddy, and I'm just like turning this bassist knob down, and it's just like a tilt EQ. And I'm hoping they're not too SE. I'll probably put another de-esser like on all of the vocals or something. Thanks for hopping in, R. Ali. All right. So now let's make them a little thinner, like a little less wide. All right, and then we're gonna do kind of the same thing with the chorus vocals, but like to make them sound bigger, maybe thinner and bigger, just so they cut through a little more, and then like wider maybe. There's no sound coming from Studio One for you. Oh, okay. Thanks. All right. Thank you so much. This happened to me the other day. I had to Property. Let me just like change this to something else. Okay, back to Studio One. Maybe it'll be here now. Yeah. Can you hear this now? It was probably better not being able to. Still nothing. Still nothing? Okay. Okay. Also, I have another way around this too. Hold on. Screen capture 2 here. There. Does that work? Okay. Cool. Okay, well, just to demonstrate what not that this is not a mixing tutorial, because if it were, I'm gonna just bypass this on the verse, and then when I turn on, just kind of cuts through. I'm gonna do something similar to the chorus. And I can actually probably turn all the vocals down after I do this, so they'll just be more dense and in your face, but also thinner. I don't know if that makes any sense. Are you saying still nothing, or yeah, you can hear it? Now I gotta check. All right, still nothing. Are you saying still nothing? Okay, it's there. You can hear it. I'm gonna do something similar. Maybe I just need to turn it up. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. Is the volume okay? You want it a little louder? I was a little anxious because I'm gonna like throw some mastering stuff on here. I was a little timid with the volume. Okay. Cool. Okay, so then we need chorus vocal, VX answer. Okay, so now we're gonna do something similar. Oh, that's interesting, the way this EQ works. Sounds like kind of like a parallel. Now I think I can turn it down a little bit, all the vocals. But I think let me throw, before I mess all my levels up, let me throw, I've been doing this quite a bit, using this TDR thing. I'm really hoping my computer hangs in there. Kind of got a lot going on, obviously. I've been throwing this mastering thing. I mean, I guess it's like because I felt guilty for buying it. I don't know. I've just been using this the TDR limiter 6 on like subgroups and vocals and stuff. It does this thing with the high frequency limiter. It's like kind of like a de-esser, but it can do like relative, which works on like a whole mix. That seems to like clamp down on those S's pretty well. And I can just kind of like just barely tap this compressor just to give it a little more glue on the verse. I mean on all the vocals. Excuse me. Okay, these are like way louder, right? Okay. Is this working? And I've been using this multi-band brick wall thing. I don't know. I feel like it's just like a safety, so your bass stuff doesn't get out of control. And just like have it tap it. Just what are you trying to achieve on a not on a good pair of headphones? But I don't hear much high frequencies. Oh, okay. Well, the S's, I'm just trying to tame the S's with the high frequency limiter. So this mic, for whatever reason, like is extra SE. So yeah, just trying to keep those from poking out. It's pretty subtle. Also, like your headphones may not have that much high frequency stuff, but I'm really listening for the S's, and then I'm also that multi-band thing just kind of like keeps too much mud from flying through, just kind of minimizing the dynamic range, but also like trying to keep it sounding natural. So I'm just like barely touching those things, and that's just on the vocal track. So I'm gonna do that probably on all the instruments as well. I may do like something separate. I might. There's that new thing that came out. I've been just like Plugin Alliance just keeps dropping stuff. What do I need to do to keep this bass under control? Because I noticed when I was watching this thing, the bass kind of still is like not controlled entirely. Like here, it's pretty solid, but then like some notes will pop out, and like sometimes it will get fluffy. Yeah, start to get fluffy and build up in the second verse. Yeah. Yeah, like this. This is it, like going nuts. So I'm just trying to I'm just really like my mix is okay, I think. It's just like, I'm just really nitpicking from like a mastering point of view. Like, okay, wait, what can I do to fix a couple of problems in my mix before I actually just throw mastering plugins on, so that when it hits the mastering bus, or the mix bus, it's not like whatever. And then also I have a philosophy about mixing in Atmos, which I'm just going to kind of take this over to the next song and mix in Atmos. And so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, because it's going to be actually mixing in stereo in Atmos, which is going to be kind of like a mind app for people, I think. But like, it just makes sure that your mix will translate to the way that you want it to be in Atmos in stereo. If that, like, your stereo mix will sound how you want it to sound. And then you also have a little bit of ear candy. So it's not like going crazy or anything. Like, it's just, and that way you can also say, hey, I have an Atmos mix of whatever. And like some stuff, you know, you pan behind your ears or whatever. But like 90% of stuff will sound just expanded and like basically the same as your stereo mix, which is what I think we're going for as like musicians and artists. Like, you want your stereo mix to sound the way you want it to sound. You know? So. All right, where were we? Trying to figure out how to contain this bass. I actually think I'm gonna throw the same thing on the bass. Like, just so if you have multiple basses, like these are the subgroups, right? So I just have one bass in the song, but if I had like multiple basses, I would route them all to the subgroup and do a similar process. So I'm just really just trying to just get a little extra dynamic range out of it, you know? Sorry, it's popping. Probably need to change the I feel like I need to update this because the graphics don't seem to be, like, I heard it compressed, but the graphic is not updating. So I probably need to update these plugins. Am I gonna do it live on the stream? Let's see here. Is there a check for updates thing? I'm curious, R. Ollie, did you see my Persona Studio One rant about 6.6? I got triggered a little bit when they made the announcement with TuneCore and everything, so I kind of went off. All right, what do I need? TDR collector. All right, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just checking to see if there's an update. I have a feeling. Shop my plugins. All plugins. Okay. This thing is called number 6. Apparently it is current version. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, there's a new version. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so maybe it's just an issue I'm having with the Mac. There is a Mac update I didn't do, and I'm so nervous because every time I do one, something breaks. But here you can see it now. And then when I go to here, okay, now it's updating. But see, like that little, just a few notes just are way louder than the other ones. So I'm not trying to be crazy with this. I'm just trying to be subtle. So a little bit there, a little bit here, maybe even turn this on. But I would turn it like way lower. What's the lowest I can go? Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to like get little. I still like want that to come through, but I don't want it to be poking out of the mix. Oh, you have seen it. Okay. That's the first time, like, I was so nervous about posting that because I just was like going off, and it's like actually really resonating with people. Like, everybody seems to be pretty much on the same page, or at least understands where I'm coming from. yeah, see how that these things come through? I can actually, there's a different, actually I think there's a clipper that does this. Hold on, I'm gonna do the clipper. There's a low frequency clipper here. And this can like, it can sound bad, it can sound cool. Let's see. I'm just gonna go up a little bit. So when it clips, it's adding a little more distortion, so it still can go through, cut through. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I'm not overdoing that. And we have the multiband, then we have this one. So we have another limiter here. There's like a ton of limiters in this thing. I forgot how to make this one work. This is just, how does this one work? That's just an output, okay. All right. And then we're going to do one more of those for all the music. So this should be everything but the bass, I hope. Let's see. No. That's everything. This is all the synths. I think what I need to do is take the guitars and the synths and put them in their own bus and process them. And also do drums. So this is actually a great tool for drums. Do I even have a subgroup for drums? How did I get this far? Drums, mix, okay. Okay. If only for a moment we were lost without you, something under the surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, only for a moment. And like this is really good for drums because like they can come through like really crispy. If only for a moment we were lost without you, something under the surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, only for a moment. Just keep your ears from bleeding, you know, kind of thing. Alright, I think we are going to use the clipper as is. I think we want the peak limiter first. And we're going to do it. I think there's a way to move this over. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the peak limiter before the clipper. I know that's probably backwards. Let's see. If only for a moment we were lost without you, something under the surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, only for a moment. If only for a moment we were lost without you, something under the surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, only for a moment. If only for a moment we were lost without you, something under the surface, secrets only we knew. Like I said, I'm just trying to like grab those straight peaks so that right before I have another mastering limiter, It's everything is just closer, a little more dense. I'm not like totally changing the sound, although this particular one in multiband mode did change the tone of the drums a bit. But I thought it was cool. Like it's kind of like brings it this weird width thing going on. I feel like they're losing the punch. Let me mute this one real quick. Hold on. There's still some punch in there. I just want the kick to hit a little harder. I need the kick drum a little more. How can I fix this? That's the question. How can I get kick drum? I think this might be a stereo mix of drums. I'm not even sure. Let's see. Kick. No, I got a kick here. Just turn it up. When in doubt. Oh, wait. When in doubt. Wow. Just like a percussion track, but I realize this is not the most entertaining. Okay, we'll take a 2-second public service announcement. Thank you for being here, R. Ali. I really appreciate it, and a couple other of you are watching along. And I realize this is boring because I'm really just trying to get this sounding good enough to throw onto Spotify, and I kind of have a different mentality when it comes to these things, especially when you're early. So I'm still early in my music career, even though I've been doing this for like 20 years. I just started releasing songs again on the Jakey Wakey channel, and well, Jakey Wakey umbrella as my artist name. Oslo, what's up? Wow, cool. So the public service announcement is that this is me working, and if you want to see like more interesting videos, make sure you check the channel, because I've got like songwriting, basic stuff, mindset stuff, and rants, personas rants. I don't know, probably all of you have seen that, I guess. And then also a link to the Jakey Wiki channel, which I'm really experimenting with, like creating different kinds of like growth mindset content and like music and random vloggy kind of stuff. So it's like really different. And if you want to see like around Thailand kind of in my area outdoors, there's a little bit of that there too. So that's it. Public service announcement over. I'm going to get back into this. And if you have something, if you are Morton, thanks for saying hi. And if you have anything else, let me know. Or if you have any feedback, I do appreciate it. So I'm going to try to get back into this mix. Do I save as new version many times? No, I used to, but then get lost. Yeah, so no. And Studio One autosaves now. So usually there's like a list of like autosaved versions. So like if you really need that like emergency, like, oh, what did I do yesterday? You can pull that up. just on the screen where you select to open it, right click it, and it will show you like the auto saved versions. Oh, for trying new things. No, I just do them. I just do new things. You can always delete. Like Studio One's like really forgiving, so like you can just delete stuff, move stuff. Yeah. All right, back to the mix.
If only for a moment we were lost without you. Something under the surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, only for a moment.
There's like a breakbeat thing or something that's like really bugging me. Where did that go? Where did that go? I don't know. That's probably the thing that makes the track, though. This thing, I think. Oh, that's not it. Some other drum loop. Oh, where's the track? Yeah, this one. Yeah. I mean... I kind of want to like duck that or something. I don't know. It just sounds weird. That's what the undo button's for, Morton. Just undo like a million times. Although, for some reason, the undo button in Studio One seems to be like really glitching out. Maybe that's something they can fix in the 6.7 update. If you're listening. I feel like you are. I'm just gonna turn this thing down. Like I don't really want to mess with it too much. I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. No, I'm still hearing another. I'm hearing another percussion loop in here. I'm hearing another. Oh, here, this electronic kit. Oh, okay. This is the one that's bothering me. Oh my goodness. You know what it sounds like? Sounds like the the side track. All right. How can I fix this? Oh man, how can I just like? All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna use the same thing I was using. I'm gonna try this BX enhancer to like dehance, if you will. BX enhancer. How come I'm not seeing it? I know it's alphabetical. Here we go. Man. Maybe I just need to like spin it. Yeah. Okay, apparently making it louder. Make it thin and damp and silent. It's silent. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Why not? No, that's... There. There we go. Maybe I can turn that breakbeat thing back up. I don't know. I thought it was that. Okay. Still bothering me. Where were we? Oh yeah, making sure the drums hit. Whoa! Hey, we have pushed the limits. We have pushed it to the, now we're saving. Pushed it to the limit. Faster. EQ, make it thin and damp and silent. Phaser automation. Not a bad idea. Okay, let's see if I'm still here. Did the whole thing crash? I'm just like, I'm running out of CPU too, dude. Like, and I gotta throw mastering plugins on. I think I'm feeling you though. I think I'm feeling it. Oh man. You know what I want to do is like do that. I feel like it's already got like some effects on it. I'm gonna be lazy about this. I'm gonna put like the stock phaser on here. So, should do the pedal board. Alright, let's just see what this does. This could be trash or amazing. Oh wow. Oh, I can do tempo sync. Oh, there we go. There's your automation. Do a whole bar. There's a bar. Okay. If the song is bad, use phaser effect automation. Hey, what are you saying? That's pretty cool though. Wow, that surprisingly is fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Yeah, it is a cheesy song. I don't know why I wrote. I don't know. Well, I know why, because it was a commissioned piece for like a Songfinch, and then I changed some of the lyrics to make it slightly less cheesy. Mm. All right. I'm really trying to find. It's like, how many? Okay, here.
Moments we were lost without you. Something under the surface. If only for a moment we were lost without.
That lost is just like, it's lost.
If only for a moment we were lost without.
Whoa, lost.
Lost without. Lost with. Lost with.
Okay, well, pretty sure it's a B. Lost. Lost, lost, lost. School rock stock song, rock pop song. I'm glad you know what it is, because I don't. Like, when I write these songs, sometimes I don't know what genre I'm even in.
We were lost without you.
Why does it go up? Oh, that's with. Okay. So,
We were lost without you.
well, I just got rid of it.
The surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, we were lost without you. Something under the surface, secrets only we knew. If only for a moment, only for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, this is not. I'm not using this track anyway. All right. Okay. F3. Why are you not working? Battery died. I think I'm pushing the limits of my computer. Here's what we're gonna do. We haven't even got to technical. I mean, this is how I master, so I kind of like go work backwards a little bit. This is how. Oh boy, I think I might do a rant video on mastering.com, because like they think that you should master first or something. I don't know. Like, I mean, for somebody that has like a 10-hour video on how compression works, like a class rather, I don't know. It's just, it hurts my head a little bit, and I kind of just want to go off. But at the same time, like, they're professionals, and I'm just actually making music. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so what am I going to use to master? Am I going to use the same thing? The Mo 1 octave up on the last moment? That one? I kind of have an idea. I think I'm going to put like a pitched up vocal with some reverb on it, but I'm going to just do it off the stream, because I got to set all that up. And I just want to get the mix, like the master done. The first master, anyway. Yeah, and I don't want my computer to crash. Do y'all use Plugin Alliance? Am I the only one that's like on the Plugin Alliance train? I've been having like really good results mastering with their stupid like master desk thing, and I shouldn't, like, it should be, but it just sounds better than some of the other stuff I'm using. And I usually use this just to save CPU, like on a live stream or just in general. But it just turns out like I like the way this sounds better than a lot of the other masters. Yeah. Yeah, I'll duplicate it, pitch it up, and like throw some reverb on it. That's the plan. But I think it's just going to be like the whole chorus, though, not just the end. But it should come out like more obvious on the end.
We were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. We were lost without
Also, let me know if this gets too loud, because I'm gonna be mastering, so it's gonna get louder at some point.
We were lost without you,
Actually,
something under the surface.
let me just get ahead of it. Yeah. I'll turn this up 5. We'll do this 5 to start, and I'll turn you down 5 over here. Get ahead of it.
We were lost without
That's too much, though.
something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. We were
It sounds gross. Like, this compression's really hard to control because we don't have like a threshold knob for this. And I guess I don't know why, but I'm gonna turn this glue on. I'm gonna press play and cycle through the compressors and just see which one I like that sounds better.
we were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. We were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. Only for a moment.
Okay, I kind of like the tone of 10, but I know I'm smashing this to hell. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn the volume back down, I think, here. I don't know. I was hoping to be able to get a little more volume out of this mix.
We were lost without you, something under the surface.
Here.
Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment.
Oh, that's better. I had another limiter hitting this. That's why. Yeah. This is saturation, this XL thing. It's the same thing that was on the enhancer thing. I usually don't push it this hard. I usually actually dial it back to like 5%, but it seems like it's sounding okay. And I usually still turn this.
We were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. We were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. Only for a moment. We were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment. We were lost without you, something under the surface. Secrets only we knew, if only for a moment.
It's kind of how I make all of my decisions. I just go like way too far and just figure out what the character of it is, and then just dial it all back. So I kind of like the way C sounded better, and just dial it back. Ah.
We were lost
Okay, back to chat break. How we doing? What are you guys thinking? Um, Usually I have like a track that I'm comparing it to. Man, I can't say enough good stuff about Plugin Alliance, man. They have the adapter metric AB, and I usually just throw this on here and like have a track that I'm referencing, and I just don't have one. Like I don't even know who makes this kind of music anymore. So like I don't know who to reference. So I'm really just trying to get like you said, a pop sound and just make sure like the vocals are audible but not too loud because I know they're not great, and it's like uh, uh, they're not the greatest rather, and I'm insecure about them. So like that's the trick that mixing your own stuff plays on you. It's like, are these vocals loud enough? Do people understand? Like I published a song and like my vocals were too quiet and like people don't know what I'm saying, so they just skip it. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where actually Plugin Alliance does have a free bundle, yeah. But it's I feel like it's worth paying. I know subscriptions are taboo here, but if you pay for the Plugin Alliance subscription, you actually get a voucher at the end of the year, and you can actually use that to pay for plugins that you use the most. So it's like you get the best of both, and then you like whichever ones you actually end up using, you can buy. So I did that for years. I would just like run a subscription, then buy the ones I used, turn my subscription off for a while, turn it back on, run it, buy some more. But now it's like, man, they just keep coming out with stuff. So it's like I'm gonna run with the subscription for a while. So it's not super expensive. And you can get they have a free trial of stuff too for like a really long time. I think it's like a 30-day free trial of basically everything. So they have that too. Uh, but like I said, man, like if you're making music and like all this stuff seems like too foreign to you, and like just just pay somebody to mix it. Like these days, you can get a good mix for $20, $50. Like just pay somebody on Air Gigs or Fiverr because like I wish I did that. Like I wish I could just do that with my music. I don't know why I feel like I have to mix it, but like you see how much time I'm wasting. Like this is the third day of these mixing sessions, and before this, I've already like spent hours mixing this. If I would have just recorded the vocals and then sent the song off to somebody, like think about how much faster and how much more music I would have done and like get done. So like kind of don't recommend it. Like this is a anti mixing tutorial. This is like why you should pay somebody else to do it. It's just a huge time suck. Like how much is your time worth? I mean, it does help with your production. Like once you figure out all this stuff, like it helps you to get good sounds from the get go. But yeah, I don't know. Also, thank you for being here, and then also make sure you watch another video on the channel. Like this is just me working. So yeah, there's just like better videos. And if you really need help songwriting, like you're beginning songwriting, right? So there's a 7-step songwriting checklist that I made. It's a Notion document, and like every song goes through like, in my opinion, 7 phases. Some people skip the first phase, which is basically the planning phase. So a lot of people skip that. But if you have an idea of what you want to do at the beginning, then you can get your song done a lot faster. And yeah, so I would get that. Thank you for showing this, for talking, and yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, I stuck with Studio One even after that rant. So there'll be more. There'll be more, and I'll do a follow-up video to that. All right, I'm gonna get back in here. I just needed to like reset my ears for a second. So, Studio One, where you at?
We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment.
We'll go to the beginning, see how this sounds at the beginning. So like there's a little bit of high end flying through, I think from the drum. Pretty much. Oh, this is more is this way. Hey, we are pushing the edge of the envelope with the computer here. Okay, now I just want to double check, make sure the verse vocal is not like significantly louder or not louder than the chorus vocal. So let's just. Feels quiet actually. Okay, so let's turn the verse vocal up a little bit. Yeah. It's so significantly different volume. All right, all right, all right. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think the vocal levels are closer to making sense. Just there's just so much less going on the first verse, so like I'm just trying to reconcile like how do I get that to not sound so loud like the vocal?
Standing all day, lost in these words. Not much to say. You were there for us. How can we repay you for all that you've done? Read your letter and these words feel like home. If only for a moment we were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. Only for a moment. Running away, lost in this world. Nothing to say. Could I have known I could never repay you for all that you've done? Kept your letter, but how can we get back home? If only for a moment we were lost without you.
Man, that lost is. I thought I fixed that. That's not the one I just fixed.
Lost without you.
Damn.
We were lost without you. We were lost without you. We were lost. We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. Only for a moment.
Yeah, man. Uh, Something like this.
We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. Only for a moment. We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. We were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only
Like a counter melody kind of thing. Alright, go back over here.
If only for a moment we were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we
I feel like the chorus vocal can be processed with that enhancer a little more to sound a little bit closer to the verse. A little more deep, dense, a little denser.
If only for a moment we were lost without you. Something under the surface. Secrets only we knew. If only for a moment. Only for a moment. Running away, lost in this world. Nothing to say. Could I have known
maybe I can do the church choir version. I've been working on the song way longer than I should have. And over here on the Get Songs Done channel, we're about getting songs done quickly. So, yeah, I'm not saying these are bad ideas. They probably are great. And if I ever get like a sync license or something like that, or somebody reaches out and wants me to have like a different version, then I can do that. In the meantime, this is going to be pretty much it. this is pretty much it. I do think I am going to add that high pitched reverb thing. I think I can just throw that on there. I'm anxious about it. Like I got a decent balance going on. I'm going to throw Go False Master on the master. I should have did this earlier, but this should really clean up the whole mix and really just get it sounding like really close to. This should be it, right? Let me see how much I'm hitting. How much reduction am I getting here? I've already got a lot of gain reduction here. And it's the only thing about this thing is like I don't know what it's doing. So to be honest, I'm trying to get like one more decibel out of this. I like to be more closer to the -9 range. 9.5. I mean, and the verse just drops off. So I feel like this compressor could actually do more. I'm just gonna push another decibel in here. I already know it's going to be 6.6. Of course it's going to be. This is my life right now. This is my life. All right, let's go back to the verse. I think throwing So I'm going to drop this first verse down in volume because I feel like the first one is loud, the second one is quiet. What are we at? -3.6. So I was going to go down like a dB or so. 3.6, what's 4.9? Sure. Okay. And then we'll actually raise the volume back up so that the second verse doesn't sound underwater. And hopefully all is well in the universe here. It's just so quiet. That's just this audio here is just quiet. It's just, I don't like to do this more than a couple of dB on the, but you know. That should get it there. Now I can turn it back down. Remove the remove the background vocals. For some reason I can't actually see what you're saying. Oop. Weird. Thanks, YouTube. Okay. Gullfoss it is. Alright, this is the magic sauce. Ever since this came out, like, Ozone has been trying to figure out what it's doing. And I still don't think they've quite figured it out, because this still sounds better to me than whatever Ozone's spectral thing is doing. Well, hang in there. Let me turn this off. Maybe it will still work. Nope. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce this down. Just do this blind. New mix. Loop. All right, and we'll listen to it in just a second. And we will hop back in the chat. I could remove, I still can't see your message. Can you, like, here, let me type something here. Hi. There, now I can see it. Silent. Remove the band and just have the singer in a word. In a world word. Boss in this, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like the song. Like I said, it's kind of like a hybrid, like, some of the ideas are, like, from my life, and some of them were from the brief I had, the song brief. So yeah, and another reason to not overproduce this is because Songfinch, I don't know how much of the rights will transfer, but they have, like, the right to, like, to do stuff with the song because it was originally for them. No, it's not, like, particularly a Christian song, but it was written for somebody who wanted to give this to their, I guess, wife as a gift, or something like that. The lyrics are different. and then I changed some of the lyrics to be like more reminiscent of like my mom and stuff before she passed away. So like there's like a little bit of weirdness all over the place, and maybe this is why they fired me from Songbench. I don't know. So uh, so yeah, I'll just like make the song I wanted to make for the most part. But then again, like, you know, there were certain things that I had to put in originally that I took out. All right. Now I'm really curious. How to play this back for you. Okay. All right. You know what? We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it the same way. So I'm gonna throw it up on Mixup, and the link is already in the description because it's just gonna update to a newer version. And if you want to listen to this current mix of it with the Gullfoss on there, you just go there. Right now, it's only for a moment new mix, and it'll be like new mix 2 or something like that. Just a second. Yeah, new mix 2. Upload. Laptop is strong. It's pretty strong. I mean, it's handling all that Studio One stuff with like way too many effects, and still there's some actual virtual instruments running, I think, still. Plus the live streaming, plus the 2 cameras, plus all that stuff. So I mean, it's pretty strong. It's M2 MacBook, like the medium build of it. Okay, so I threw that up. I don't think it is not as loud as I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna have to tweak it some more. I don't know why it doesn't look like it's actually hitting the, it doesn't look like it's hitting the peak. Let's see if I maximize it. 12.6 LUFS. That is, man, I gotta get a couple more dB out of it. Could we use 2 computers live stream? Uh, I mean, I imagine you could. Um, yeah. Yeah. Maybe y'all want to send me some money and I can get a MacBook Air and we can do 2 computers. We can do it that way. Yeah. Let me add. I'm just gonna do is blind and add. Where's the output? Output trim. We're gonna do 1 dB down, and I'm gonna add like maybe 1.5. No, I really need to add like, golly. This is one of those situations where you might want to throw another limiter on after your limiter. Because this thing has like a weird internal stuff where you can't really set the settings correctly. Like there's no threshold of anything anywhere. So it makes me anxious to just turn this up. But it's kind of what I want to do right now. Let me do that first. Let me just do a louder version of this. So we were at 6.6, right? So let's just go up to like 8.2. Export it. There we go. Right. Oh, you're not seeing my screen. Or you are seeing my screen. You're not. Oh well. You didn't miss anything. I'm just raising the volume of the mix and Brainworks. Okay. So if you want to listen to that version that I just bounced and the slightly louder version and the mix from yesterday, they're all in the link in the description. It's all the same link. And then also, thank you for being here. Please, if you get a chance, watch one of the other videos up there, or just hit my head on the channel and go there. And also, there's a 7-step song Songwriting Checklist. God, that's hard to say. 7-step songwriting checklist in the description also. And once again, thank you for being here, Morton. I appreciate chatting with you. That was cool. And keep in touch, and we will see you in the next one. In stream.